Hey everybody. Just doing a little fun stream. Hopefully my computer catches up so I can chat. Because I don't know if my chat will work. But we are live. Might as well put my phone on. Hope my hair is not too messed up. Okay, that's working. Okay. Alright, at least some of it's working. My computer doesn't want to cooperate. So this is Williams travel time, which I need to move out of the way so I can get Superstar over here. I need to get these cords in special spots so they're not kind of in my way. Oh, and this crap, this new security, dismiss. Where are we? I lost my cursor. There we go. I don't know what's going on with this YouTube. So I have to use my, well, it's this computer. I'm about to toss the thing out and throw it up against the wall. I see two people. Hey, Kevin. What's up yet? Superstar. I need to move Superstar over here, kinda, so I can get travel time moved so I can get delivered. This needs to go over here so I can kinda get it set up today. It's not gonna be fully set up because I still gotta put the playfield together a little bit. Here we go. Hopefully I'll be able to read better. Hey you, Kevin. What's up? Alright, let's get this out of the way. Once I get this out of the way, I can move my main camera in a better spot. There we go. There. Alright, you can go there. You can go there. You can go there. Come on, this laptop. Every time I start it up, I need to start it up the day before and defrag the hard drive. Are you level? You're not even level. That's a little bit better. I have to defrag the hard drive. Alright, we are live. I just really need the chat to go. But I'll hit play anyways. There we go. Alright. Williams Superstar. I have to get my thread tool. And I got it buried over here. I should have just left it out when I was using it before. So let's go get that real quick. Alright, I'm back. Thread cleaner chaser tool. Put it in there and you turn it and it cleans the threads up. You just screw it in and unscrew it. What this is doing, it's just chasing the bolts, well, the captive nuts that are in leg supports, brackets, and it's cleaning them out. This game here, I've never, ever, 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 ever seen work. I just bought it as is. So it really wasn't a bad machine after I got it taken apart and put back together mostly. I maybe had a couple broken wires. Oh, you got one. This is a great game though. This is number 2 for me. I don't know what kind of issues it had. I think it had a couple broken, maybe 1 or 2 broken wires, but I think I broke them. And I think that was about it. I think the wires that were on it, I broke. So, but this is my second. The first one was a kind of a dummy sale. These are my spare legs. It was like when I very, very early got into pinball. I had got one of these, a deal on one of these. And I was going to start putting it together and keep it. And then maybe sell it later on. But some people in the EM pinball community said this was a horrible game. Get rid of it. It's garbage. Oh, you got a thread chaser too? Yeah, I found out that it works really good for putting these bolts on. Now I got a software update on my computer. I should just yank the hard drive out on this thing and toss it in the garbage and buy a new one. My son's got a better one. Maybe take his. But anyways, they're like, this game's garbage. So I actually found somebody that wanted one. Well, they didn't want one. They just wanted it because of the name. They wanted a pinball machine, but this name was really good because their partner always went Superstar. So naturally, this would be a good machine. If you notice, I hold the wrench like this. This way, I can't really superly over tighten the bolts. So that's why I kind of hold it weird like that. The back leg bolts are different on this game. The reason why, these are just my spare legs. These are not my regular legs. These are spares that I use for setting up. Well, these are Gulfstream legs. And they're clean. I guess, yeah, they're cleaner, as clean as they're going to get. These are my Gulfstream legs. Usually when I get somebody's game, I take their legs and I clean them in my cleaning solution. But anyways, so people are like, this game sucks, it's horrible, it's garbage, get rid of it. If somebody wants to buy it, sell it. So I'm like, okay. So I sold it. And then I still gotta put it together. You know, I have to finish shopping and cleaning it and everything like that. So I get the game all cleaned up, put back together, and I start testing it. And I'm like, I got another travel time if you want it. I don't know if I'm gonna. I just went through one and rebuilt it. And I have one sitting here if you want to buy it. It's nothing's been done to it. You have to do everything. But yeah, I got one sitting here. So anyways, I go to play this thing, and it's a great game. I mean, it's really a great game, and I liked it. And then I'm like, damn it, I sold it. You know, like, there's nothing I can do now. I sold the game. So a year or so went on by, and I said something to somebody. Oh, you're too far for me? I said something to somebody and somewhere, and then I think my friend messaged me and said, I got one for sale sitting, it's been sitting forever. So I'm like, you got a Superstar for sale? So this was like in the middle of winter last year. Yeah, I think it was last year. Or was it a year before? I can't remember. So I said, well, once it gets nice outside, I'll come pick it up. So I didn't want to pick a game up in the middle of winter. I don't think he wanted to dig out the game out of his storage unit in the middle of winter either. So I picked it up, brought it home, threw it in the garage, threw it on the ozone generator because it smelled like a storage game. And then it sat. It sat for a long time again because I didn't have, first of all, it's my game, so it just sat till I could get to it. And then once I was able to get to it, I figured, well, let's stream it on Sundays on Twitch. So this was my TV MGC stream game. And I got it almost done. I got to finish putting the playfield back the rest of the way. I got to put the ball arch thing on the top. I got to do that, and then I got to stick it in here and play test it. And rebuild the chime box. Chime box was a whole nother story. Travel Time has a bad chime box, so I was going to borrow the one out of here to put into Travel Time. And then this one's got a bad chime box, so I looked at my other games, and they had bad chime boxes. This is the type of chime box that doesn't have the sound box in it. It's the other Williams that has no sound box in it. So this style right here. This is actually the Travel Time one. This style chime box without the plastic box in it. So Travel Time is my customer's game. Well, it's my game, but I sold it to my customer. So Friday it will be their game. But anyways, so I told them, I'm like, your chime box is screwed up. It needs to be welded back together. But I'm not doing that until summer, when I can get there. Oh yeah, I have a nice Travel Time here. I had bought two of them. I got one for repairing a Skylab. I had a customer, and he had a Skylab, and he was selling them both, but Skylab was the one that was really, really worth a lot of money to him. So I repaired his Skylab. I got that working so it was playable. So he's like, well, just take the Travel Time, that's your payment. So I'm like, yeah, I can do that. Don't slide out anymore. So I had that sitting around, and then I bought another Travel Time because the game looks so interesting that I wanted to keep it. I was going to take two of them, make one killer one, and then sell the other one. But after getting this Travel Time put back together, it's really not my style of game. It's a good game, but it's just not my style. It's a great game if you're not really into short play. If you like really playing pinball for a really long time, Travel Time is totally for you. I don't like playing a game for a really long time. I like playing it for short periods. You know, just killing it for, you know, a short amount of time and then being done. Travel Time to me is a lot longer playing game. A lot longer. So, put it this way, the other day I almost flipped it, I think 3 times within 10 minutes. It's a fun game. I'm definitely saying it's a fun game, but for when I was playing it, yeah, it wasn't. It was fun, but it was just taking way too long. So I have no interest in keeping it, I guess. But yeah, it is a fun game. But yeah, it's just too, I guess I would say slow going for me. We gotta put this back on. I don't think I oiled it. So yeah, if I had more room, as you can see, I don't have a lot of room in my basement. I would keep this thing. Alright, let's get that like that. I'm gonna put a little lubricant on this thing. What do we gotta take off? These 2 screws here. So I took this off to clean it because it's just all rusty and cruddy. But I didn't lubricate it. So that's what we're going to do right now. Yeah, I did that today with Travel Time. Before I took it apart, I played it, and I just got to the point where I'm like, I just started shaking the machine so I could tilt it, because when you tilt it, you lose 15 seconds, and I was over 2 minutes of timer left. What I'm doing right now is I'm putting a thin layer of grease on this part. This is where this piece rubs on. I want it to work like butter as much as I can. But yeah, Travel Time's fun. But yeah, I'm in southeast Wisconsin, so yeah, maybe too far for you to come pick up a game. But yeah, I don't want to put it together because I feel I'll get more money just selling it the way it is than me wasting my time putting it together. If I put it together, then I got more time invested into it. So if I can just sell it as a project, I think that's a better alternative for me. But yeah, I just sat there and started shaking the machine, you know, get me a tilt going so I can shut it off. Because I didn't want to shut it off in the middle of the game. So when I delivered it, I wanted it to be just regular, where I could just plug it in. This is Super Lube oil. I like using this because it will get behind everything. There's my dog barking. Yeah, sorry to hear that. But yeah, if you can find somebody that will do it for you. But it's a nice game. I paid a lot for it due to its condition. But I guess I should put a little bit on that too. I don't think a lot of travel times were made either. So it's like, I guess it's like one of those games where if there's one in your area and you're thinking about it, you need to snap it up right away. That's what I'm guessing. But yeah, I ended up getting two right by me. Why is that? Show it. Why is that? Why did it censored your Super Lube comment? I guess YouTube thinks we were talking about a different type of Super Lube. Jeez, that dog's loud. Quiet up there. Comet. Comet gets mad when Oliver won't play with him. Oliver is my other dog. Comet's a big dog. Oliver's a little dog. Comet's a, what do you call it? Dutch Shepherd. Or if you buy him from the animal rescue, he's a terrier mix. But if you take him home and he grows up to be over 50 pounds, and your vet tells you he's not a terrier mix, he's a Dutch Shepherd, but the Humane Society said he was a terrier mix. It's still funny to me. A terrier mix. Alright, there's 3 of them. And 1 screw. 2 screws. So we need thing for this. What color is that? Orange? No, it's the green one. Yes. So I think they can get rid of dogs quicker if they say that they're a smaller breed. Yes. This is the good stuff right here. I have to look at my other camera. This, I love this stuff. I use that just only on certain things. Just on certain things it gets used. Not on a lot of stuff. Yeah. Alright. Get these on here. This, I bathed in citric acid. And that took all the, what do you call it, rust off of it. So, I just never got around to putting it back on. One, I didn't have the room to set this machine back up. And two, my customer games were first. I still got one customer game left here, which is Funhouse, that I'm still working on. But this, I have a little bit of extra time to put this back together and get it out of the way. See, I only can work on a game so long before I mentally lose interest. And I can't be doing that. Working on a game, I can't mentally lose interest in it. So once I mentally lose interest, I just can't, I have to stop working on it. Because I don't want to screw up on when I'm working on it, so it's better off once I start mentally losing interest, I walk away from it. That's why it's kind of good for me to have two project games going on at one time. This way when I mentally lose interest on one, I can go to the other. And that's what I'm doing here. That's tight. We'll get this lockdown bar put on. That way I can get the head put back on too. Where the hell is there goes? I'll show you this chime. Well, you can see the chime box. This one right here, where that hooks on, was broke off, and they, what do you call it? Put a new hunk of metal on it, but then they riveted on, and then that hunk of metal broke off. This chime bar has a rivet in it right here. Right here, I have no idea why this thing has a rivet in it. And then the bar broke, and then you got these little weird tabs that go across. So I think this chime box is just going to end up being a parts chime box. I don't know. Maybe I can get new top pieces for it. They weren't in here at all. No. But I do got a brand new damper for the pendulum tilt in here. Or do I just got an empty bag? I have a brand new empty bag for the damper for the pendulum tilt. But I do got some of those somewhere actually still in the bag. I find them in machines once in a while. See how this lockdown bar works. Passed up a travel time. A couple years ago I thought I could not get replacement doors for it, front and back, but now I'm more familiar with that PB, so you missed that. Yes, I have made doors out of plywood before, but everyone always tells me, yeah, it works perfect now. Everyone always tells me to take a door off a machine that you got. Notice how I label it Superstar. All my glasses, usually back doors and lockdown bars, I label with the game's name. So, I usually just scatter them out around the basement. This way, everybody gets their own parts back. So as soon as the game comes in, I label it like that. Because usually my glasses, I all stack in one pile. Usually I say, might as well throw that over there too. Usually I stack them all in one pile. Alright, that's that. Alright. Yeah, I actually got extra doors. They're not in good condition at all, but I do got a couple extra doors. They have been destroyed. They're dented and stuff. But they're better than no door at all. I have to move this ground strip here. When I hacked up this door, they like left it right in the way. I will show you the door. Oh, where you got something up on top there. No. There. Here's the door. This is not as bad as the travel time I just sold. The travel time I just sold has nothing here. Everything's been completely removed. It's got nothing. It's got a hole that goes straight out for the coin return. I don't understand why they literally took every single thing off of here. So they could at least left this stuff. But yeah, they removed everything off that door. Crazy. Everything. Alright. My camera is crooked again. Alright, let's dig this head out. Got pinball parts over here. Here's the play field. I don't know if you can kind of see it a little bit. I got two of them. There's another one. This is a parts one. This playfield's rough. It was a parts playfield to begin with. When I got it, it was already missing a lot of mech, so I did not kill a good playfield. It was already picked apart. Door key. Door key! All your machines have coin mechs? Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of mine don't. Alright. That is a replacement door, I know for sure. For sure. Get my cords untangled. Let me get this out of the way. a little bit better. Alright, and my camera froze. My camera didn't freeze. My YouTube froze. Alright. I'm just trying to pull this game out more so you guys can see kind of what I'm doing. There we go. Alright. Okay, we got the cord through, which really doesn't bother me too much. A lot of times I'll leave the back door off and I'll run it again with no door on. 2 head bolts. I just want to make sure I'm not losing any chat. That's the big thing I don't want to lose, is chat. I'm going to do the same thing on these. Chase the threads. I would have to say most of mine don't. I do have CoinMax. I do keep them out of a lot of games. The reason why is most people, when they buy like one of these games off of me, they do not care for coins. So I usually just take the CoinMax out and put them on free play. And I do get some people that ask me if I can make it work on coins. And then that's why I keep the CoinMax. I do have a small pile of them. I don't collect them anymore. Since I got enough, I don't need any more. So now I just leave them in games. But I have collected them. Like on this game right here, if I really wanted it to work on coins again, next game I got that I knew I wasn't going to keep, if it had a good coin door with all the mechs and everything on it, yeah, I'm going to swap doors. Alright. Let's take these bolts out. I have to look at my computer because my laptop is froze. I want to make sure I'm not missing chat with anybody. Yeah, I have. Okay. I'm not missing anything then. I guess I could pull this out. A little bit. So I can get my computer turned. Now my laptop is totally dead. Got no picture at all. Oh yeah, it's just freezing, so something's running on it. Oh, you even got the coin box too. So now I gotta watch my main computer, which is right there. I have to watch that computer. No. Yeah, this one right here. That's the computer I'm trying to watch for chat now because something is running on my main computer and I lost chat. Okay, now your chat just popped up. Alright. I need my wrenches are right there. Let's get the head on. Did you get to see me work on this game at all? On Sundays, I stream on Twitch for TVMTC for the Midwest Gaming Classic. So this was my my Sunday game. It was my Sunday game. And now my next Sunday stream game would be what is it going to be? Bow and arrow, I believe. Unless my customers change their mind on a game they're giving me on Friday. I believe it's a Valley Bow and Arrow, which will be the next TVMGC stream. And then I record those streams and then I re-upload them onto YouTube. As I just set these things up, I put 2 bolts in them. So all it needs 2 bolts. Let's see what the computer says. Nothing different. Alright. These Jones plugs all should be cleaned. Are they? No, they are not. Jeez, Mark. They're not clean. So now I'm going to clean them. You're going to hear me hack a lung out. This always makes me cough. Clean that side. Clean that side. Wish I had a newer one. In the middle. I only clean on 3 parts of the Jones plug, because only 3 parts actually touch the other half of the Jones plug. The top and then the sides. The back of the Jones plug does not touch the connector. There's a piece of like fiber board back there, so I never clean that side. No reason to. I'm gonna look for comments now. Nope, did not have Sunday this week or next week. I did not stream last Sunday because it was Christmas and people are with their families and stuff like that. I was. So actually my family's Christmas started at 2 p.m. the time I would have streamed. So yeah, I'm not gonna even try to do a live stream on that day. People are usually busy. Same with New Year's. I don't think I'm gonna stream on New Year's Day, but you never know. I may. I'll have a game here, so I can if I wanted to. I'm just gonna get this back together enough where I can turn it on and see what happens. I got about 4 hours yet before I go to sleep. Alright, get these out of the way. Yes, it is a green 3M Scotch-Brite pad. That's exactly what it is. Alright, we will plug these in. Oh, I made those nice and tight. Alright, the head is been fully gone through. Everything's been rebuilt. It's on free play. What hasn't been rebuilt is the coin unit right here. Did not rebuild that. The game is never going to use it. We're missing half the stuff for the coin box. So this is not needed. So what I did is the two for free play, I jumped, and the other two have already been twisted together. Yeah. So this game should just fire up. Score reel's been rebuilt, fully taken apart, cleaned, adjusted. This has been gone through. That needed a new coil. It was melted. I believe the ball count unit was melted also, and the wires were cut off. Now that I look at it, I remember Tez Johnson helped me with that. Twist tie off here. It's gonna be the first time I turn it on. You turn it on and start a game and see what it does. No sparks. No sparks. Oh, it was on. Oh. Dum da dum dum. Well, it helps if you plug in the coin door. Well, that's a chime box. Alright. I don't need that plugged in. That doesn't do anything anyways. Well, it started a game. Okay, if I hit the start game, that should all reset to 0. So it works. I have no lights on it. And that's basically what I wanted to get out of it. That is exactly what I wanted to get out of this game. Just that. I think we accomplished my goal. Totally accomplished my goal. That's exactly what I wanted to get out of the game. I wanted to get it to restart like it did, which is perfect. I have to put the, what do you call it, back together, the playfield back together the rest of the way, and throw bulbs in it. But otherwise, I'm extremely happy on what it did. Extremely happy. It did what it needed to do. Yes. And there we go. My Superstar is as alive as it needs to be right now. Oh, that thing is driving me nuts. And you're crooked again. I gotta do something with that. Drives me nuts. It goes crooked all the time, no matter what I do. Alright, yeah, I am very excited. I should have put these bulbs in that I got for it. I put them in. These have all been cleaned. I am not putting blinkers in here. So let's do this. Here we go. Yeah, I'm not going to put blinkers in here. I'm just going to put regular bulbs in it. All the plain GI are going to be Comet warm white frosted. There we go. All the controlled GI will be Comet warm white frosted. What do you call it? Non-ghosting. But yeah, it's looking pretty. It should be a game over or tilt. I don't know what it's on. These have to be non-ghosting. I believe. Look at that. I had just the right amount of bulbs. These are not working because it's in the middle of a game. It's not on tilt. So the tilt isn't working because the playfield's not plugged in. Or it's not wired up, one of the two. And I'm shaking it to tilt it. And I'd have to take the glass off to end the game, which would be, I think, here? No, here? Yeah. There we go. That's tilt. That should be game over. Figure out why the game over lights don't work. But yeah, that should. Yeah, it's a game. That's tilt. So tilt is working. Game over isn't. That might be something to do. My knocker's not going to work either. I'll have to figure that out. I don't know if the playfield's got to be in or not, but or something's wrong with those wires. But yeah, they should light up. Oh, the ball index relay has to be on 0 to get that to go. To game over. That's on. I don't know. I don't know. I'll figure it out though. There we go. There we go. Now we're done. What are these? These are the non-ghosting ones. So those can actually go in here. So let's see if it counts up balls. Yeah, I forgot the ball count unit was up at 5. So this game thought it was on 5 balls. These are non-ghosting comets. I don't want them to flicker. It's one thing that drives me crazy about EMs is when they flicker. Alright, we're going to start a game. So now those ball lights should go up. There we go. If I hit it again, nothing. That's exactly what I wanted. And then this here is my 100,000 light. There. If I count this down and hit the relay. Now we got game over. And I guess that's good enough for now. I guess I could put 5 more bulbs in. To finish. No, let's just put regular. This is going to be on 3 ball anyways. So the first 3 balls I want to be ghosting. Where is the 3 ball? Right here. There. I like having all my games on 3 ball. Care if they flicker afterwards, but I don't want them to flicker. And then these I put different bulbs in right here. Those are, I think, sunlight I put in. I don't have any of those with me right now. They're in a box over there, but I just got these over here. I figured I'd throw them in. So we'll lock this. Throw this over here. Back ripple-ons. But yeah, I am very happy with how it turned out. I got it on 3-ball now. That's where I like all my games, on 3-ball. But I guess that's pretty. It's good to go. But I guess that's about it. I think that's about it. I put my electric staple gun away. That I use when I'm done with the game. I staple my business card into it. So that's like one of the last things I do. That is back. So Superstar is an add-a-ball, yes. You can win extra balls. I can't remember exactly how. Let's get this generic beef play field. Okay. See if we can figure it out. I think when you get the special, so I think when you go up to 5, you advance the special from 15 to 20 to the special. And when that gets lit, I think when you get in here is when you get your extra ball. I believe that's it. And I have done it several times. But, so my first 3 bulbs that I put in there are going to be non-ghosting bulbs. And then all the rest will just be regular, these bulbs. So let's face it, that 3 you're going to try to get on afterwards. Well, the next 10 are going to be a lot harder to get. So I don't care if they flicker. Most people are not, you know, that are going to be playing this are not going to be getting all the extra balls. I don't think I've ever gotten up to 10, so it's like, it doesn't really matter. I just don't like that, like when the game does its reset thing and all the lights start flickering. It drives me nuts. So that's why on EMs, a lot of the bulbs I put as non-ghosting now. GI is okay because nothing affects that, but anything that's controlled, all are non-ghosting now. It's just, I feel it looks a lot better in the long run. So on here, the controlled are going to be game over, tilt, and at 100,000. So I'm probably going to change these to non-ghosting. I'm going to see how bad they flicker at first. If it's not going to bother me, we'll be okay. Just about everything underneath the playfield will be non-ghosting. Everything that's going to turn on and off will be non-ghosting, like the pop bumpers are all non-ghosting. All the switches, those will be all non-ghosting. But then the regular GI will be just plain old bulbs because that doesn't flicker. So I think that's about it for today. It's close to 4:30. And we're not having the best internet service right now. I think my son is gaming. And we only had 221 drop frames, and we're almost at, we're at 9,400 KBs right now. Yeah, it's GI. It doesn't matter because they're on or off whether the game's working or not. They're not controlled, so it's just after doing enough of these games, I just got to the point where I don't like that flicker anymore. I just don't want that flicker to be there. It's not like originally with incandescent bulbs, you never had that flicker, but with the GIs, you get that. I mean, the LEDs, you get that flicker. So if you put a non-ghosting in there, you remove all that flicker. so it looks non-LED'd, but it is LED'd. And that's why I use Comet. I use the Retro SMD frosted bulbs, because they're longer and they give a really cool glow like the original incandescents. So that's why I tend to use them. I like them a lot for EMs. I love Comet bulbs to begin with. So if you need light bulbs, hit up Comet. Yeah, all your control bulbs, anything that's controlled in your game and you see them flicker, you like when you get countdowns on scores and stuff like that, putting on ghosting in there and they will stay lit or they'll stay off. Worst thing is when they're off and then they start flickering on when the game does things. That drives me nuts too. So that's why non-ghosting. Yes, Comet. Yes, they're the best. Hands down, they're the best customer service. I ordered my bulbs on Black Friday and they were shipped on Black Friday. That's how awesome these guys are. For being, I think, a 4 or 5 man team, for them to do that, great service. But yeah, I think I am done now. We got what we wanted accomplished. That's out of the way because there's going to be a game going right there. The travel time's going out. Bow and arrow is going to go right there, and then the head I will start working on there. But as of right now, I think we are done. So with that, everybody, thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for being a subscriber. I really appreciate that. You guys are the reason why I'm here. So if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't need to make these videos anymore. So I figured doing this live thing would be a little more interesting. This way I could talk to people if they had any questions or anything like that. And I enjoyed having a conversation with you. It was totally awesome. Made my day go pretty good, and I totally enjoyed chit-chatting instead of watching movies, or like I said, I'm zoned out on Funhouse right now. I am just starting to work on the top of it. I got everything done underneath and I'm starting to clean it and put the top back together. So I'm mentally done with that for right now. Alright, take care, Kevin. Nice chatting with you. And I guess we're done. So take care. Thumbs up. And later.